Hello, let me teach anxiety to you like you're a 5-year-old. But first, a story. When I was 12, I was basically a loser. I had a shit ton of anxiety and I hated myself. I wanted to commit suicide every second of every day. And I used to worry about so pathetic things. I used to think that there was a zombie apocalypse about to happen like this instant, everything's about to end. I thought that I'm going to fail grade 7th and that I will always be stuck in grade 7th because I never used to study. I was genuinely scared that I'll die of virgin. That's how down bad I was. And I'm 17 right now. From 12 to 17, I went from being a loser and having all of these thoughts to actually having manageable thoughts, not having any fears or anxiety, living my life with my attention right now, like I am talking to you. Not living my life just scrolling on my phone and thinking about stuff that isn't relevant. That's how I was living my life when I was 12, and that's how I'm living it when I'm 17. My objective in this video is to get you from where you are right now to where I want you to be, which is having very good mental health. So let's do this. What's the meaning of anxiety? Well, if you look at the board, the Oxford Dictionary meaning of anxiety is the state of feeling nervous or that something bad might happen. That's pretty much straightforward. But practically, it's basically fight or flight all the time. Let me explain that to you in very simple terms. Feeling nervous or that something bad is about to happen means that your brain constantly is giving you this thought that you're about to be fucked. Like that's what it's telling you. But fight or flight, what does that mean? Basically, whenever your body is in a condition that it fears, like let's just say you and I are standing here right now, and there's a very 10-foot big black bear right in front of you, your body will basically want to survive that because it's your body. It's supposed to do that. That's through evolution because we're humans. Your body produces a hormone called adrenaline or epinephrine. That hormone basically puts your body into fight or flight. You know how cars have different modes? Like you have eco mode, then you have sports mode, then you have city mode. Your body also has different modes. So your body goes into this one mode called fight or flight. This mode is survival mode. It's locked in. Your eyes dilate and you basically lock in and you either fight the fear, you fight the grizzly bear to the death, or you run away. That's your body surviving. And the other mode in your body is rest and digest. The name in itself suggests what it means. Rest and digest. Your body is literally resting and digesting and getting the energy that your body needs. Now, I want you to pause the video and I want you to think to yourself, which mode do you think your body wants to be more? Which mode do you think your body is actually comfortable in? Really, pause this video and think about it. What makes more sense? Fight or flight or rest and digest? Fight and flight actually makes no sense. It actually only makes sense when you want to survive and there's a big fear in front of you. It doesn't mean you don't want that in your life, but you want it to be there only when it's required. Now, I want you to pause this video again and guess how much you're in. Which mode are you spending your time in? Are you being resting? Are you resting and digesting, or are you in fight or flight? And guess the percentage. Do you think it's 30-70, 50-50, 80-20? It's actually 99 and 1. That's genuinely how bad it is. Your anxiety is literally keeping your body in fight or flight all the time. Do you think that's a good place to be in? Like, think about this logically. Don't trust me. Trust your own logic. Fight or flight is not good for you when you're living through your life in your day to day environment. Fight or flight focuses on making you adapt and survive. You don't need to adapt and survive throughout the day. You need to rest and digest. And that's basically your body fucking with your mind, but your body isn't stupid. You're causing it. So, what causes anxiety? Anxiety actually is just a symptom. Anxiety isn't a disease in itself. It's basically a mental health disorder, which everyone thinks that anxiety just happens, or you're born with it, or you have to live with it. That's not true. Anxiety is actually just a symptom. Anxiety is basically just a symptom of bad mental health. Anxiety is caused by overthinking. Now, what does that mean? Overthinking is basically this process of your mind where you just keep going through thoughts again and again and again, and you keep doing that multiple times each minute. You're going through 10,000 different thoughts every day. That's overthinking. Now, our brain, being humans, naturally tends to focus on the negative more than the positive. That's a very bad habit that we're born with. But we can change that habit. That habit can be very easily changed. And I'm going to teach you how to really fix anxiety in 2 weeks. And I promise you, this will not take more than 5 minutes every day. So, 5 minutes to improve your life quality. for your entire life and to live your life without fears or insecurities or thinking that something is about to happen all the time in just 5 minutes. That's what I promise you. Three steps, very simple steps. Step one, or process one, is the 100% effective cure and preventive measure for anxiety. That's meditation. So come here, let me teach you something. You want to hit your biceps, right? You want to hit your biceps. You take a dumbbell in your hand. Let's just say it's a 12 kg dumbbell. You curl the weight up, the concentric, and you relax it, the eccentric. You call that reps. You hit 12 or 15 reps of that, and you grow, right? That's basically how building a body or training your body works. What you've never been taught is that you can actually train your mind. Your mind is actually genuinely trainable. You can strengthen it by doing a very simple practice called meditation. So, what is meditation? Let me teach you meditation because I don't think you've ever been taught meditation. Most people stop doing meditation when they start because they just think they're supposed to have zero thoughts in their mind. Nobody can have zero thoughts in their mind. Meditation is basically a practice where you choose to ignore the thoughts and focus on the present. That's what meditation is. Let me walk you through the process of meditation. Meditation is basically like training your mind, like you train your body with repetitions. What does one repetition look like? One repetition has 4 steps. Let me show a picture to you. Step one is that you focus on the present. You focus on your breath, something that's currently happening, and you try to put all of your attention into your breath. So you inhale and exhale, and you keep going through that cycle, trying to keep all of your attention on your breath. That's step one. Step two is that your mind starts to wander. Let's do this together, okay? Close your eyes, inhale and exhale for 3 times with me right now. Literally, do it. Either you didn't do it, or when you did it, a thought popped in your head. Any thought, genuinely random thought. A thought popped in your head, and your attention went from your breath to your thought. That's basically step two. Your mind naturally would tend to wander. That's step two. Step three is realizing that you were lost. So, again, another story. When I started meditating for the first time, I used to set a timer for 5 minutes. And 3 minutes in, I would realize that I'm actually not meditating and just sitting there with my legs crossed and my eyes closed and just thinking about random shit. What's going on in school, what my friends said about me, my insecurities, and all. That's what happened. And that's probably what's going to happen with you. And thinking about it or being mad about it, like, oh, fuck, man, I can't even meditate. Like, that's not going to help you. Didn't help me. You're just going to have to show up and you're going to have to do the hard work. And meditation isn't that hard. You don't need to do meditation for an hour like yogis do. 5 minutes or even 2 minutes for 2 weeks is literally enough for you to heal yourself. That's the only thing I want. And there isn't anything I'm selling you in this video. Like, there isn't any link in the description, or there isn't a course that I'm going to link with this that's going to magically help you do everything you need to do. And you need to transfer $25 to me right now. No, meditation is universal. Just like you take a piss every morning, you can do meditation every morning. You don't have to do something to give something to me to do that. You sleep every night, that's beneficial for you. You can meditate. And yeah, if you trust me, just meditate for 2 weeks and see what happens. Like, the time is anyways gonna pass. If 2 weeks, 2 minutes is actually what it takes for you to like generally just change clothes. Change clothes and sit down and get in the habit. Like, whenever you change clothes, sit down for 2 minutes, cross your legs, close your eyes, and use like just being in the present, living life through your eyes and your senses, and being in the moment. That's meditation. Method two is masculine energy. And this will probably turn 50% of you off instantly. There are two types of energy in this world: masculine energy and feminine energy. Feminine energy is the energy that flows inside of you when you're love orientated. The flow of love in your life is the main goal or purpose of your life. The flow of love, loving people, loving nature, doing things that make you feel more loved. That's feminine energy. Masculine energy is the alpha, the predator, going out there and achieving goals in your life. That's masculine energy. Being masculine as a man instantly heals your anxiety. Instantly, it genuinely does. When you have empty thoughts, when you have an empty mind and you have nothing to do in your life, you genuinely tend to get depolarized. You have neither of the energies and you feel bored. you feel like you have nothing to do, and your brain generally just goes into thinking. It starts overthinking. But being masculine is having goals in your life, having something to look forward to, putting in efforts and seeing what you've done give the fruition. That is masculine energy. In a nutshell, that's masculine energy, and that's everything you need to know about masculine energy. So start implementing it. And I'm not saying that every girl has to be feminine and every boy has to be masculine. Fuck whoever made that association. That's toxic masculinity. Anyone has the right to do anything they want to. But I, as a masculine man, am telling you, as a depolarized man, that you need to start being more masculine. If you think that's misogynistic, or if you think that's like me being a jerk, I mean, how does that affect me? And how does that affect you? Will that help you at all? Will that help your anxiety? It actually won't. Why not just try it for 2 weeks? For 2 weeks, just make a promise to yourself to have a goal in your life. Every morning you wake up, you have something forward to look to. That's enough. That's enough masculinity for someone like you. You don't need to be like 100% goal orientated. You don't need to be like 8 hours of work every day like Alex Hormozy. You need half an hour, 1 hour of something that's dedicatedly done. That's done purposefully. That's done mindful. That's done with mindfulness. That's all you need. That's masculinity. And the third thing is stop being so damn fucking sensitive. I know I'm treating you like a 5 year old right now, but you need to stop being so sensitive. You need to stop being affected by everything that comes in your life. As a man, it's your job to adapt, not be in fight or flight, but to adapt, to be in rest and digest when everyone else is in fight or flight. That's the masculine advantage. That's the advantage of not having anxiety in your life. And you know who has anxiety? A person who's sensitive, a person who can be affected by what someone says about them, a person who thinks that their anxieties or insecurities are actually true. They're not. It's here. All of your fears, everything in your life is here. You are teaching yourself to think genuinely all of these bad stuff. That's genuinely what causes anxiety. And we are humans, dude. Like, we are generally jacked animals with a dominant apex predator. We kill lions, we kill bears, we have nuclear weapons, we have mastered the atom, we've genuinely cured diabetes. Like, we've done all of those things. We are humans, and you think those small little insecurities in your life will help you, and they're like there for a reason, and you can't avoid them. Fuck yeah, man. Like, masculine people are problem solvers, so stop being so damn sensitive. Now, bonus section. Here's what I've been waiting to tell you for such a long time. 3 books that can heal you. Straight up. No bullshit. And I haven't written these books. I have copies of them myself. I purchased them with my own money. So I'm not telling you anything. Book one, The Magic of Thinking Big. Now, I want you to know something about this book. I've personally gifted 8 copies of this book to 8 different people. All of those people have read this book because of me. And now it's my part to give this book to you as tradition. If you want to find this your own self, it's The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David Schwartz, PhD. It's a book that basically talks about how we as humans naturally are negative thinkers and how you can fix that, going from being a negative person who thinks about bad things all the time, thinking too little, setting too small goals, and being someone who's actually a very big achiever in life. That's the magic of thinking big. And it's generally the easiest read I've ever had. Book 2, The Way of the Superior Man. You remember how I talked about masculine energy? This is masculine energy in a book. I've read this book 20 times. Every month, I go back to one of these chapters and I remember something that I should have remembered, and my life is instantly better. I really don't want to tell you that this book is bullshit or that even one word is wasted in this book. This book is so valuable for a man like you. It's The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida. It basically teaches you how to go from a beta male, someone who is not masculine at all, or who doesn't even know their energy, to someone who's an alpha, superior man. And if that sounds cringe to you, there's something generally wrong with you. Your perception of being a masculine man is fucked, and you need to fix that instantly. And I can't help you with that. That's your own journey. Read this book, it will help you. And the third book, the really most important book in this video, is the 21 Days Mindfulness Challenge. I'll show you a photo of that, and nobody talks about this book. That was genuinely a blessing from God to me. I went into a bookshelf and I randomly picked a book from the self-help section, and it turned out to be 21 Days Mindfulness Challenge. It was so important that I've given it to all of my friends. My real life copy is actually with someone else, so I can't show you the book, but I've read it twice or thrice. It's basically a book that takes you on this 21 days journey of being more mindful, showing you so many different meditation practices and how you can heal your trauma and griefs. So that will help you with anxiety so much. I hope you found this video helpful. I really love talking to you about this, and I hope that you can appreciate this video as much as I appreciate you listening to me. So yeah, subscribe. It's a win win for both of us. And I'll see you in the next one.